Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Denny Keltz again with Top Dog Sales Training. In this video, I'm going to give you the 4 most important skills you have to develop when you're starting in sales. So if you're thinking of joining a sales organization, if you want to start selling something, these are the 4 most important skills that you have to develop when you're starting that. So pay attention, watch the whole video. The first skill you need to develop is your ability to be coachable. So what do we mean by being coachable? Which means if somebody who has more expertise in sales is telling you, hey, do it like this, try this, you at least are listening to what they have to say, and then you're trying it the way that they're telling you. If you figure out that there's people that have been top salespeople for a long time, or they've been in the, with the company for a long time as well, and they have a certain skill set on how to negotiate, how to run the process, and how everything works. Essentially, you need to be able to listen to what they have to say and not act like you know what you're talking about, because you don't know what you're talking about. I've found some people come in, they get a little bit comfortable, after 6 months they start to feel like they know what they're talking about, and then all of a sudden their coachability actually goes down, and they don't listen to what other people are trying to tell them. Hey, why don't you try it like this? You got to be receptive to other people's opinions on how you can get better in certain areas. The second skill that you need to have is you need to be resilient. In sales, it's extremely important to be resilient, because there's going to be so many different times when you're going to be feeling down and get upset. It's such a roller coaster. You're on the highest highs when you're getting sales, but you get on the lowest lows if you're going a streak and not selling any cars. Right? So you're going to get customers who are going to be upset with you. You're going to get customers who spend 4 hours with them and then they end up walking away, and you spend all this time and energy, but then they walk away and you don't get a deal. You try to call them back. Oh, we bought elsewhere. Those type of things are going to happen. That's why you got to be resilient and still be, in control, and be like, it's at the end of the day, I'm going to get another sale. It's not a big deal. There's more customers around. Another thing is your sales managers, they might end up yelling at you. It's going to happen, right? You mess something up, you might get yelled at. You screw something up with finance, you might get yelled at. So you got to be able to be resilient and not get upset about that, because sales is hard. So being resilient is going to help you just stay composed regardless of what's going on through your day-to-day as a salesperson. Number 3, this one goes without saying. You have to be ambitious and have a good work ethic. So I've gotten people jobs in sales where they're gung-ho, they're excited, and they come in and then they quickly start to realize that you have to be your own motivation, and you have to be the person who gets up and makes the phone calls, looks for clients, markets yourself, works on your sales skills. And the thing is, in sales is we have, like at my dealership, we have 4 sales managers, and we have 20 sales staff. So it's literally impossible for us to micromanage every salesman. So it's their job to make sure that they go out and are constantly working and trying to improve and trying to figure out different ways that they can start getting more sales, right? So you got to be ambitious, and you got to have a good work ethic. And then the 4th one, you got to have a growth mindset. In order to even excel in sales, you got to have that growth mindset, to where you're thinking about what are the incremental improvements I can make, on your mental fortitude, your emotional resilience, your ability to be coached, all these things. You got to slowly improve them as time goes on. And you got to realize that it's the little insignificant things, quote unquote insignificant things, that will progressively make you into a better salesperson. And once you start improving in all other aspects of your life, all of a sudden your sales are improving, because you're getting better as an individual. So the first most important thing when you're focusing on having a growth mindset is just those little things that you're going to be doing on a daily basis on how you can slowly improve. If that's spending a little bit of time studying the product every single day so you can improve on that. If you're watching some sales training videos for, another 30 minutes in a day to improve that skill. If you're shadowing somebody, for an hour a day. You know, all these little things, they're going to add up, and that's how you're going to improve the fastest. So these are just 4 simple things that you can focus your time and attention on. If you decide you want to get into sales, make sure you're coachable, make sure you're resilient because sales is hard. And then on top of that, you have to be ambitious, have a good work ethic. So I can't kick you in the ass to go get the job done and go grab some customers. And you have to have a growth mindset and how you can improve and how you can expand as a human being and personally develop on your own. Get these 4 skills on point and you will be successful in sales. Hopefully you got some value out of this video. If you did, hit the like button and hit subscribe. Follow for more.